Hi, this is Mac, and I got my Traxxas Stampede 4x4 here, and I wanted to talk about these MIP extra duty shafts that I have. They come with these grub screws that you can see here. They thread into each side of this yoke onto the outdrive shaft of the differential here. And one thing they do is they don't actually go into the hole, they just kind of press up against the side of that flattened part, kind of into the hole a little bit. And the one thing I had trouble with is they don't really stay tight even with thread lock. And I was having these fall out. Luckily I haven't lost one yet, but just frustrating. So I decided to try some pins. I had these from an Emax. They're perfect. They're 2.5 millimeter diameter. They're about 14 millimeters long. You only can buy these through with a pack of the yokes for the stock Emax, and I will post a part number for that. They work perfectly, other than they're a little bit too long. Doesn't hurt anything, hit anything, or bind up. And I just thought that this might be a stronger connection for these shafts onto the differential output shaft here. Another option is I stole these from an e-Firestorm that I have. They hold a body post on, and they're 2.5 millimeter by about 10 millimeter. They fit in there perfectly too. And you can buy these in a bag of like 6 for a couple dollars. So it's a little bit better option. They do fit in here, and they come right to the flush with the other side of this yoke on the MIP shaft, so they're just long enough to reach. And so I have about 4 battery packs with it like that. Seems to work pretty well, something you might want to consider trying. And one thing I did have to do, because of the way the original grub screws were on there, I took a 3/32 drill bit, which is about as close as you can get to 2.5 millimeter, and I just kind of like knocked the burrs off inside and kind of cleaned up that hole a little bit, because I couldn't get these pins to go through mine, and that helped. So I did all that without taking anything off my truck, really, other than just taking this apart a little bit. Anyway, I don't know if I mentioned that these are listed as being 2 millimeters on Tower. When you look up the part number, they're actually 2.5. They fit perfectly. I actually measured them. So anyway, something to might want to check out if you're having that issue.